provided by Thomas Allgaier and Frennis, based on the most relevant posts on LinkedIn about channel marketing in CW 3536. Frennis is a B2B market research company working with enterprises to optimize their campaigns with account and executive insights far beyond AI. Welcome, everyone, to a new deep dive.
Hey there. Yeah, today we're jumping into channel marketing. We've been looking at what's trending on LinkedIn over the last couple of weeks.
And it's interesting, isn't it? What really struck me was this real focus on execution. Less talk, more action, it feels like.
Exactly. It's not just about the big grand strategies anymore. People are getting down to the nitty-gritty,
Right.
figuring out what actually works day to day.
Right. Tangible impact, discipline models, how everything connects from, enabling partners right through to seeing the revenue. It feels like people are demanding practical insights.
Absolutely. And the big themes we saw, well, definitely AI speeding things up, smarter partner program design, getting marketplaces right, and making co-sell actually work, especially with the big guys like Azure or AWS.
Okay, so that sets the scene, this shift toward practical execution. Let's dive into that first big theme, how channel marketing itself is changing, moving beyond old models to this wider ecosystem idea.
It's a pretty fundamental shift. You had Jay McBain pointing out how channel partner sentiment has changed. It went from like full speed ahead to, well, more cautious optimism now.
Cautious optimism. Why the shift?
Well, the economy. Inflation, that's playing a part for sure. But partners also see huge potential with all the AI build-outs happening,
Yeah.
Cybersecurity, cloud stuff. So it's this kind of tension.
Interesting. So if things are a bit uncertain, how do companies keep growing? I saw Penny Byron's post saying companies with stronger partner ecosystems grow 5 times faster.
5 times. Yeah, that's not small. It really underlines that building that ecosystem isn't just a nice to have. It's like the core strategy now.
It really is. And Lincoln Axon had this concept, value networks. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, it's moving away from just, vague partnerships. It's about actively coordinating results together across customers you both share, and crucially, rewarding partners based on the value they bring to the buyer, not just the deal size. That's quite different.
It is a big shift. But then you have Teresa Carregal pointing out that, well, a lot of companies are still stuck using old partner models, even though buyers and how we partner have moved on.
Right. So why is it so tough to change? Elena Zapp had some thoughts on that. Building these B2B partnerships just takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not instant.
No. It's strategic selling. You need trust, a strong brand, proof it works, making sure everyone's vision aligns, proper onboarding, and getting your own team on board internally. That's critical. You just can't shortcut it.
Makes sense. And that point from Sugata Sanyal about efficiency being the new currency, that really landed with me. Boards, CEOs, they aren't as patient for those long channel returns anymore, are they?
No, definitely not. It's about agility, quicker ROI. If something isn't working, you need to fix it or change it fast.
Okay, so if efficiency and speed are key, how do you actually get faster in these complex channel setups?
Well, that leads us right into the next big thing everyone's talking about. AI. Using AI as like a force multiplier in the channel.
Yeah, this is all over LinkedIn. The idea that AI can speed up creating campaigns, generating content, emails, landing pages, basically cutting through those creative jams that always seem to slow things down.
Totally. And Reagan Wilson highlighted how AI is already changing partner programs, making onboarding smoother, aligning processes so people can actually collaborate, pulling all the partner data together for better insights, and importantly, building in governance right from the start.
Joel M. Garcia shared some really practical uses too, didn't he? Using AI for personalizing content, boosting campaign ROI, automating boring tasks.
Yeah, but he also made a really important point. The human touch is still irreplaceable. AI accelerates things, absolutely. But for relationships, tricky decisions, really strategic campaign work, you still need people.
Good point. It's not just tech for tech's sake. Rachel Turkis was saying AI tools need to actually reduce friction, speed things up, and show a clear ROI.
Exactly, not just generate hype. She even mentioned specific tools, ZNFI for enablement, Channel Fusion for managing MDF, 360 Insights for co-branded stuff, real-world applications.
I like that discussion Aoife Sennell had with Mary Beth Walker from HP.
Yeah.
Focusing on making AI a cultural shift, winning over the partner reps, even using reverse mentorship for AI training. That's smart.
It's holistic, isn't it? And Mike Stern's view on Microsoft and its partners fits here too. They're focused on rolling out AI responsibly and at scale, thinking about data security, governance, managing the change effectively. It's about making it stick.
Okay, so AI is accelerating things. That naturally pushes us to look again at how partner programs are actually built. Let's shift gears, rethinking partner programs, incentives, and enablement. How do we design them to work in this faster world?
Well, the old static tiers, they seem to be on the way out. What we're seeing pop up more are these behavior-based or points-based models, more dynamic.
Right, rewarding specific actions, not just status.
Exactly. But partner profitability, that's still absolutely central to the design. That hasn't gone away.
But it's not guaranteed, is it? Ryan Moore's made that point. Points programs might be coming, but you have to make sure they actually deliver profitability for the partner. It's a balancing act, complexity versus keeping trust and influence.
It really is. And Elena Rivenskaya had a powerful reminder. Brilliant strategy means nothing without solid operational execution, especially for big multi-million-dollar programs.
So what does that look like?
It means having strong support teams, ready GTM, sales, marketing, enablement, IT systems. Partners want deals closed faster, questions answered now, not just another strategy call.
That makes total sense. And it also means maybe looking beyond just the top players. Desmond Russell argued against putting all your eggs in the top partner basket.
Yeah, he championed investing in those mid-tier partners to scale. His point was, great partners are developed, you don't just find them fully formed.
That's a really good distinction.
Yeah.
So how do you support that development and scale?
Technology becomes crucial. Rick Flores stressed needing a modern partner tech stack. Think PRM systems, LMS for training, TCMA for marketing through partners, account mapping tools, getting plugged into cloud marketplaces.
Right, you can't run this on spreadsheets anymore.
Not if you want to scale, no.
Yeah.
And Lori Coppola-Mitchell added that enablement itself needs to be super simple. Self-service is key.
Easy portal, clear certification paths that aren't a nightmare, incentives that actually pull partners into the portal to engage and sell.
Exactly. And Jesse Shipman added another layer. It's not just about pumping out content, it's about providing meaningful context for enablement, avoiding those tick box exercises that don't actually help anyone sell more.
Larry Walsh had a pretty strong take, too. Treat partners like the independent businesses they are, with their own economics, not just an extension of your sales team.
Absolutely. Vendors need to share tangible value. It's a two-way street.
So how do you measure if you are delivering value, if enablement is working?
Ranjit Jayaram gave some great metrics to look beyond just clicks or views. Things like time to first deal, how many certified partners actually generate pipeline, partner-sourced versus influenced revenue, and crucially, the ratio of engagement to actual action.
Impact metrics, basically.
Yes. And Michelle Teo found that ultimately what really motivates partners, maybe even more than just the money, it's genuine collaboration. Co-selling, co-marketing, joint planning, helping them grow their own business.
That ties in perfectly with our next theme, doesn't it? Mastering co-sell, especially with hyperscalers, and getting marketplaces right.
Yeah, this is where that collaboration and the tech stack really need to come together.
And what jumped out from LinkedIn here was that proper co-sell readiness needs everyone on board. Sales, ops, marketing, product, all aligned on clear plans, specific industries, playbooks the sellers can actually use. It's an all-hands-on-deck kind of thing.
Definitely. Leila Kupal put it well. Effective co-selling isn't just demanding leads. It's about bringing specific accounts to the table, adding your own unique insights, providing resources like one-pagers or sales plays. You have to contribute.
Be a partner, not a passenger.
Precisely. And Reese Berry, he made a point that really cuts through. Marketplaces are mandatory if you want to win at co-sell with hyperscalers like Microsoft.
Mandatory. Why so strong?
Because the incentives, the big ones, are directly tied to transactions through the marketplace. You miss out on huge opportunities otherwise. Revenue, support, co-marketing funds, it's all linked.
Okay, that's critical info for ISVs. Marcy Byrne had some tips for them too, right? On maximizing those hyperscaler partnerships.
She did. Things like getting executives aligned on both sides, developing specific Gen AI co-builds, and creating co-sell materials that are actually easy for the hyperscaler sellers to use. Make it easy for them.
But we also know co-selling can often, well, flop. Jason Lawson pointed that out. Lack of system, lack of focus. Teams just doing their own thing.
It's a common pitfall. It needs structure. Tom Moore had an interesting idea for new co-sell partnerships to avoid confusion. Create an artifact of the future.
What's that?
Like a tangible vision of the change you'll create together, maybe a mock press release, a future headline, a prototype, something that makes the bubbly why really clear for everyone, especially prospects.
I like that. Makes it real. And Ali H. shared that example from the point of sale space, how the depth and use of the integration ecosystem, like Toast having over 200 partners, is what really drives growth. It's proof this stuff works.
It absolutely is. Which brings us nicely to our final theme, the underlying engine for all this data, demand, and the operational backbone.
Right, the stuff that makes it all actually run smoothly and deliver results. And Lucy Harvey's post on intent data was pretty staggering.
Yeah, the numbers were huge, weren't they? 77% stronger lead qualification, 108% more first meetings, 65% revenue growth year on year.
Wow. But what was the catch?
The catch was, intent data only delivers like that when you combine it properly. With ecosystem mapping, activating your MDF smartly, syndicating content. On its own, it's just data. Expensive data.
Makes sense. It needs context and action. Scott Cooper was echoing that, saying partner marketing needs to focus on actual revenue-generating motions, not just one-off campaign moments.
Yeah, drive pipeline, build mind share consistently. And Anton Sileyev, he talked about the last mile problem.
Ah, yes, the gap between onboarding a partner and them actually bringing in revenue.
Exactly. He suggests making that last mile really structured, tying enablement directly to specific sales plays for their sellers, getting precise with revenue forecasting. You have to actively bridge that gap.
Pablo Hano had that great analogy comparing a partner program to an opera.
Oh yeah, that was good. The launch looks amazing, all the costumes and lights.
But without the operational backbone, the orchestra playing in time, the stage crew working seamlessly, the whole thing falls apart.
It's so true. It's the behind-the-scenes execution that makes or breaks it. And Manuel Hartman summed up why so many partnership GTMs fail. Starting too soon, with too little, confusing activity with impact.
And treating partnerships like a junior role, not a CEO-level priority.
That's the killer, often. Partnerships need top-level focus and investment to really succeed. They're high leverage.
So I guess the question for everyone listening is, thinking about that opera, is your partner program just a beautiful launch, or does it have that strong, well-rehearsed operational backbone making it all work?
That's a really good question to ponder.
It is. Well, that wraps up our deep dive for today. If you enjoyed this, new editions drop every 2 weeks. And do check out our other deep dives covering account-based marketing, field marketing, AI and B2B marketing, MarTech, go-to-market, and social selling. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for listening. We hope you found it valuable, and we'll catch you on the next one.